Okay, great. So what is a powerful question and how do we ask them? So kind of what a powerful question is not is just a yes or no question, a closed-ended question. Like, what color is your shirt or whatever it might be. It's just if it can be answered with just kind of one word or phrase or a yes or no, then that's not really a powerful question. So as Daniel said, powerful questions are open-ended. They're eliciting some kind of deeper exploration or insight. And sometimes the most powerful questions are actually the simplest, like, what's next for you here? Or what did you learn from that? Or something like that. So, one kind of powerful question can be, if someone is feeling stuck, ask them, or where are you stuck right now? What's coming up there? That's always a good place to ask a powerful question. And sometimes we'll ask a question and the person might pause because they're really thinking about the answer. And so that's actually a good thing. If you ask someone a question, it kind of stops them in their tracks and they're really like thinking over the answer, you're on the right track here. And so a quote from one of my favorite singer-songwriters, Ani Franco, she has a lyric that if you don't ask the right questions, every answer seems wrong. So, by extension, if you're asking the right questions, you might get to the right answers. So some examples of powerful questions, what do you want your situation to look like or feel like? Like there's a coach, Danielle Laporte, and her powerful question is, how do you want to feel? And actually knowing how you want to feel in a particular situation or context is the most powerful insight you can have. What's next? What about that is important to you? What else? Sometimes it's just like, tell me more. What else? What else is there? What did you learn? Another kind of good set is like, what's holding you back in this situation? Or what's the obstacle here? And people can have an opportunity to actually reflect on, well, yeah, I'm feeling stuck, but okay, well, what's deeper? Getting people to really go deeper. What have you not considered? Or what are we leaving out of this equation? Where could you go to find the information that you need? Another kind of approach is looking at kind of the aliveness, like what's alive in you right now? What energizes you? Or conversely, what depletes you? And what do you need to say no to? So often in our lives, we're so busy and we're so involved with so many things. We need to figure out what we actually need to be saying no to. What concrete action can you take on this right now? Like what's one thing you can do right now to kind of further your goal or your aspiration, whatever it might be? What's a deal breaker here? What's a non-negotiable? What kind of support will you need in this endeavor? Another way to approach it is thinking about role models, people we admire. So how would your role model deal with this issue? What would Obama do, right? And if you could do anything, if there were no restrictions, if you could do anything, what would you be doing in this moment or in this situation? So, Daniel, anything you want to add there?
Well, I think something you said was really important, which now that we've gone through this huge list of questions, but maybe just as a reminder, I think people get uncomfortable when there's like a long pause.
Yeah.
And we just want to just reiterate that sometimes a long pause is a good sign when you're asking these big questions. So don't be afraid of the silence. That's what I would say.
Yeah. Yeah.